Hey, welcome to Color Yoga. My name is Kyle, and today we're having a look at the fourth video of the Beginner's Foundation series. Last week we had a look at Sun A's, and today we're going to have a look at Sun B's. So if you've yet to see the previous videos, go check them out, and then you can always return here. Sun salutations, or Surya Namaskars, are traditionally used to salute the sun and channel its unconditional light and warmth and energy. And one can do a few Sun A's and a few Sun B's as a really powerful daily practice. And we must remember that this is a space that you can use to deepen your understanding of your own mind in order to live a more examined life. And I like to see that as a form of contentment. And in that sense, it's one's ability to firstly become aware and recognize your dysregulations, to speed up your ability to re-regulate yourself, and then to put some distance in between your dysregulations. So if you're new here, hit subscribe and join our weekly practice. And when you're ready, grab your mat and we'll begin. Okay, welcome back. So make your way to a nice, comfortable seat. Rest your hands on your knees. You can sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Slight tuck of the chin. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, gently bring your eyes to close. And we'll begin with simply turning your attention onto your breath. Just noticing the natural rhythm of your breath. No need to push or pull or manipulate it in any way. Just simply observing it as if you would a movie. So allow your concentration or your awareness to take a step back, allow it to widen and find a comfortable resting place. As you just notice the natural inhale and exhale. And it's always nice to start the class in a quiet seat, just allowing ourselves to settle down and to arrive onto our mats. Perhaps shaking off a long day or preparing yourself for a new one. And if you find your mind wandering or your attention running into thoughts, it's perfectly normal. Just simply recognize when you acknowledge them, and then return the attention back onto the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and open mouth sigh to release and let it go. Again, nice and slow, in through the nose, belly rises. Open mouth, exhale to sigh, and let it go. Nice. One more time. Inhale through the nose to fill. Suspend when you get to the top. Notice the pressure building up in your chest. And open mouth to release and relax. Inhale, raise your hands up towards the sky. Touch above your head. Exhale, bring them to prayer at your heart center. If you'd like to, you can take a moment to set an intention for your class, or perhaps a dedication to someone. And in doing so, you're giving your practice some grounding, some direction. And when you finish, you can bow your head towards your hands to seal that off. And we'll make our way into child's pose at the back of our mats. You can start with your knees out wide and toes touching at the back. And if this is really uncomfortable, I know in the beginning it was a bit challenging for me, you can always put a towel or 2 blocks underneath the back of your legs just to give yourself some relief. But if it's feeling good, you can just walk your hands out in front of you and allow your forehead just to rest onto the ground. And turn the attention onto your breath. And begin to send some deep breaths into the back of your lungs, feeling your ribs expand outwards. And you really want to allow this posture to be completely passive and relaxed. So really let gravity do all the work here. shoulder as you allow your hips to melt back and down. And take one deep breath in and open mouth side to release and relax. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Again, hands are slightly wider than shoulder width distance. Spread your fingers wide, press into the ground. Inhale for cow, lower the belly, look forward. Exhale, cat, tuck the chin, round and curl in the spine. Inhale, cow, lower the belly, look up, draw the collarbones back. Exhale, cat, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, press into the ground. With your breath, inhale for cow, lower the belly. Exhale, cat, round and press. One more time with your breath. Inhale, cow, belly lowers, look forward, chin up. Exhale, cat, tuck the chin and press. Neutral tabletop, tuck your toes, walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Spread the fingers, take a deep breath in. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Now, if you are unsure of the distance between your feet and your hands, just remember you can always ripple forward to plank, spread the fingers wide, hands are slightly wider than shoulder width distance, press into the ground, index finger facing forward, making sure that your head and your hips don't sag, so really lift up nice and strong. And from here, simply sit back, hips up, heels down into your down dog. Okay, and another thing, if your hamstrings are tight, remember, rather introduce a bend to the knees, and instead of rounding at the top, get the chest down towards the toes. So a straight line from the fingers all the way to the tailbone, and then from there you can slowly lower the heels down to the ground. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, slowly walk towards the top of your mat. Forward fold, feet to meet. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold down to release. Inhale, high mountain, bend the knees, arms rise up. Look up, exhale, back bend, draw the elbows down, squeeze the thighs, look up and lean back. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Now see if you can synchronize your breath with your movements. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, right leg steps back, coming into a low lunge. So little to no weight in the fingertips, strong on the legs, and if you need, you can always have some blocks underneath your hands or a book just to give yourself some balance and some height. From here, inhale, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, press straighten the front leg. Inhale, bend into the left knee, lower the hips, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, press to straighten. Now you really want to draw back on the left hip, and if your front leg doesn't straighten out, that's fine. Over time, it will straighten out. You just want to make sure that you have your spine straight and your chest coming forward. One more time. Inhale, bend into the left knee, look forward. Exhale, press to straighten. Nice. Inhale, bend into the left knee, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold, feet to meet. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, bend the knees, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, back bend, draw the elbows down, squeeze the thighs, look up and lean back. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, Samasthiti, fold down to release. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, reset. Exhale, left foot steps back this time, coming into a low lunge. Now have a look at your feet. Make sure that they are on slightly different tracks. So if they are in line, you're going to find it hard to balance. So just slightly, almost in line with your two hips. So little to no weight in the fingertips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. press to straighten. You really want to draw back on that right hip and bring your left hip forward. So they are square to the front of the mat. Inhale, bend into the right knee, lower the hips, look forward. Exhale, press and straighten. One more time with your breath. Inhale, low lunge, bend into the right knee. Exhale, pyramid pose, press to straighten. Inhale, low lunge, bend into the right knee, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step forward, feet to meet. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, reset. Exhale, plank, step back. Press the ground away, and remember, you can always lower your knees if you need to. I'll do the first one just with supported knees. You want to slowly build the shoulder strength so you don't hurt yourself. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog, squeeze the thighs, straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Exhale, step or walk, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, bend the knees, arms reach up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to prayer. Okay, so we're feeling a little bit more warm. We're going to run through a quick Sun A and then move into Sun B. So, Sun A, remember to try and synchronize your breath with your movement, so make it nice and long and smooth, starting the breath at the beginning of the asana and ending the breath at the end of the asana. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, fold down to release. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, reset and prepare. Exhale, plank, step back. Now remember, you can always lower the knees. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, keep the elbows tucked in, bend the elbows to 90. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs. Straighten the arms, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Exhale, step or walk towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to prayer. Nice. Now, if the breath and the movement is overwhelming or tricky or you're finding it really challenging, that's totally fine. In the beginning, it will be a little bit hard, but over time, the moves and the postures become good and the breath will begin to synchronize with your movements. So slowly, and be patient with yourself. Okay, so from here, we're going to move into Sun Bs. We begin. Inhale, arms up to rise. Exhale, fold down to release. Inhale, half lift, reset. Exhale, fold to release. Inhale, chair pose. So bend the knees, sit back, bring the arms up alongside your ears. So this is called chair or Utkatasana, and it translates to fierce posture, and it is very challenging at first, but it's a great way to build heat up in the body. So we'll start from the ground. So we're going to sit back into a chair. Now in the beginning, there's a tendency for students to sit as low as they can go, just so they think that they're going to build strength, but it ends up being contorted and you need to build the strength in the correct way. So weight comes back into the heels. Okay, so weight to the heels. See if you can tease the toes up off the floor. Have a look down over your knees. You want to be able to see your toes just over the knees, so reposition them in a nice way. Squeeze the thighs, slight tuck of the tailbone. Sit down until you feel comfortable, and arms rise up alongside the ear. Now, there's a tendency for the arms to bow over. Keep the arms as straight and as strong as you can, thumbs facing up. Wrap the pinkies in and draw the shoulders down. Nice. Squeeze the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold to release. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, step through, low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Now if your foot doesn't arrive straight there, that's fine. Over time you'll build the core strength to lift and place. So the hand arrives in between the foot arrives in between the hands, slightly different tracks. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge, up on the feet to breathe. So let's just take a minute to break this down. You want to be high up on the ball of your back foot. So there's a tendency to have the heel down, which is fine, that's just a different posture. Heel up, nice and strong. Hips are square to the front. Press down through the front heel, and you want to make sure that your front knee stays behind your front heel. You want to stack your shoulders over your hips, raise your arms up alongside the ears. Same thing here, pinkies in, shoulders down. And if you can, slight tuck of the tailbone. Perfect. Now again, notice your feet, make sure that they're on slightly different tracks so you can find your balance. And you want to send the breath into the lower parts of the belly. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Now, you may have heard of this posture before. Let's just have a look at it from the ground up. So, have your heel and your heel in line, front and back heel in line with another. Have the edge of your back foot either parallel to the back of your mat or just slightly facing forward. Same thing here. Make sure your knee is kept behind your front heel. And you want to make sure that your postures are active. Now you can passively just sit and rest in your posture, which is fine. However, you want to try and make sure that they're nice and active. So take your back leg and wind the muscle back and activate the back leg, almost gripping into the ground. Take your front hand and press it on the inside of the front knee. Feel the leg activate, front and back. Hold that activation, okay? Now, simply raise the arms up, lower the shoulders down. See if you can stack your shoulders over your hips. Arms out, shoulders down, look forward. Nice. Now, in the beginning it may seem like a lot, but you'll find over time that you'll add pieces in and it'll become more comfortable. So, breathe into the belly. Nice. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Turn the palm, reach it up and over to hold. Now this is called reverse warrior. Now you can rest your hand lightly on the back of the leg, okay? But you want to press down to the front heel and feel the stretch along the side body. So really reach through the hand, wrap the pinky in and lift the chest up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extended side. Bring the elbow to the knee and the arm alongside the ear. So we're looking for a straight line from the heel all the way up the side of the body, reaching strong through the fingertip. Now wrap the pinky in, lift the chest up, and you'll feel a stretch along the side. Now you can rest your elbow on your knee, but you don't want to put all the weight here. Eventually, you'll be able to hold yourself using your core, and you want to develop this slowly. So you can rest on the knee to begin with, and then slowly take the weight off. Again, notice if your knee is creeping in front of the heel. If so, just draw back, reach to the fingertip. Inhale, reverse warrior. Swoop the arm up and over the head to reach. Exhale, windmill the hands down to plank. Once you arrive into plank, inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower halfway, keep the elbows tucked in, lower your knees if you need to. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Exhale, step or walk, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin. Exhale, fall down to release. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, raise the arms up alongside the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to prayer. Now, it's the one side. We're going to move up to the other side. Don't panic. It might seem like a lot, but over time you'll get used to it. So, let's begin. See if you can take note of a few things, synchronize the breath as best as possible, and don't forget to have fun. So, let's begin. Samasthiti, hands to prayer. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, fold down to release. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, reset. Exhale, fold to release. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit back, arms up, and breathe. Remember, sit where you feel comfortable. Okay, so even if it's up here, that's totally fine. You can slowly build the strength. Wrap the pinkies in, draw the shoulders down, weight into the heels. Squeeze the thighs, slight tuck at the tailbone, tuck the chin, so long spine, arms nice and straight. One more breath in. Exhale, fold to release. Well done. Inhale, half lift. Prepare. Exhale, plank. Step back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, keep the elbows scraping the sides of the ribs. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises up and back. Exhale, step through, low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Now again, if it doesn't arrive there to begin with, it will. Just be patient. From here, inhale, rise. High crescent lunge, up on the feet to breathe. Okay, so once again, high on the ball of the back foot. So you can even bounce, feel the stretch on the top of the right leg. Press down through the front heel and draw back on the left hip and forward on the right hip. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Shoulders stacked over hips. Arms alongside your ears. Wrap the pinkies in and breathe. Okay, now there's a tendency for the breath to rise up into the chest as you go on, as you get more tired, which is natural. See if you can encourage the breath just to remain in the lower part, so nice, long, smooth yogic breaths. And then inhale to reach up. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Same thing. Legs nice and active. Roll back on the back leg, almost grip the ground, press on the inside of the thigh. Arms level out, shoulders draw down. With the breath, inhale, reverse warrior. Turn the palm, reach it up and over to hold. If you need to, you can rest your hand here, but try not to put all the weight there. Reach to the fingertips, you're going to feel the stretch along the left side. Inhale, exhale, extended side. Lean the weight forward, bring the arm alongside your ear. So you want to wrap the pinky in, lift the chest up. Again, power through the legs. Rest gently with the elbow on the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Two, reach back. Exhale, vinyasa. So windmill the hands down to the floor. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes. Squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up. Heels down. Alrighty, well done. So that was Sun B. Now, here's just a little trick you can do just to help you step your left or right foot through. So if the step through is difficult and you're really finding it hard, you can always just shorten the distance with the one foot and then step all the way through and rise up. Okay, so I'll show you that one more time. And remember my instructor showed me this because in the beginning I really struggled with this, trying to lift the hips up. So if we're going to step the right foot through, place the left foot a little bit forward and then step through and rise up. Perfect. So we're just shortening the gap to make life a little bit easier, and you'll find over time you'll build the strength to do so. Okay, so let's bring ourselves back to plank. Ripple up to down dog. And remember in down dog, wrap the elbows in, press the earth away, And if your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees and bring the chest down. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale to release. Inhale, plank ripple forward. Exhale, lower the knees down and sit back. Well done. Okay, so sun bees, and there are a few different traditional variations of this, or different sequences, and like I mentioned, I just like to use these as a framework to riff off creatively. So we may not go through that exact sequence, but we'll definitely use it as a framework and add on to it, and things will become a little more creative and more fun. But in the beginning, it's a great thing to practice, so if you need to, you can watch this video over again, just to feel comfortable. If you have any questions, pop them down below. And remember, the idea is not to become a good yogi practitioner, but for there to be no difference between the freedom and the clarity you feel on your mat as to that you feel in your life. Thanks again. If you're here to subscribe, please do so. The support is much appreciated. And I'll see you here next week. Namaste.